that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you, the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world, it don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, young, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no losses, I ain't no talking when we got the flow. I ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. legislate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pants through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, and she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
Kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb, a gun, I would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all tryna make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity and they know it. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatham, Yahweh Shema, Atham, Bashem, Yahweh Shah. This is Preaching Officer ISUPK, and this is the ISUPK Kentucky Monday night history class. You understand? This is the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 105th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Johanna. And you know what I'm saying? Tonight we got a heavy topic we're gonna go over. We're gonna talk about the history or the history on America's hate for the Lord's chosen people. Because if you look at around what's going on today, like the stuff that's going on in Mississippi, the stuff that's going on in Texas right now at the border, and things like that, then you can see that the hatred for the Lord's chosen people. You understand? And we're gonna talk about that tonight. Of course, we're gonna go into the scriptures to prove everything. And I got a couple articles that we're gonna read about what's going on. So I'm gonna start with that. Now, if it's not what they say. Brother said, why is it Jewish people never claim to be on any other tribe? Benjamin is called Reuben. Why they only claim to be Judah? You know, because they the devil that the Bible speaks of, and you know what I'm saying, that Jewish, you know what I'm saying, that ish meaning pertaining to, that's not the real thing. So, you know what I'm saying, you can't claim to be all the other tribes if you ain't even Judah. You know what I'm saying? They just putting you know what I'm saying, they just angering the Lord. So when the Most High send Yahweh shot back, it's gonna be curtains for them. All right. Now, if you've been looking at the news, you've been seeing stuff about what's going on in Texas and how the governor is defying the governor of Texas is defying the United States government with putting up that border and stuff like that. But one thing that they're not showing us in the news is what's going on down there in Mississippi. You understand? And they're not showing us what's going on down there in Mississippi because again, it's some horrifying stuff that make America look bad. You know what I'm saying? And just shows blacks and Hispanics who the chosen people really are, and why we're the ones that go through all this suffering and this hate that we go through here in this place we call America. But I'm gonna read this article. It's from the hilltoponline.com. It says hundreds of bodies found behind a Mississippi prison. Sparks community-wide outrage. Over 200 bodies were found alongside unmarked graves as a hint at a Hinds County Porpoise Cemetery located behind the prison in Jackson, Mississippi. According to PBS, as new reports continue to surface and make regional and national headlines, family members of the deceased are seeking answers. Activist Arthur Reed quickly pointed out the inhumane conditions that the corpses were in by stating how many graves were only accompanied by a metal rod and a number, and a foul smell that attract buzzers to the gravesite, according to Yahoo. You understand? So behind this prison, they got hundreds of bodies that they've just buried. You know what I'm saying? Probably ain't even buried 6 feet deep, but they got them buried. You wouldn't get that smell if they were buried 6 feet deep, right? You know what I'm saying? So they definitely wasn't buried right. Didn't notify the family members that they even passed. A lot of people was sitting putting out them missing people reports. You know what I'm saying? Because they got family members that they ain't heard from in a long time and they missing. You understand? I read another article. I think it's going to speak about it a little bit on here, but I read another article about this where a lady's son, a highway patrol had hit this black lady's son, and killed him, and they buried him outside of that prison. and nobody notified the lady or told the lady what was happening. You know what I'm saying? And she put out a missing report on her son, and they didn't they said they couldn't identify the body, right? But when they dug up the body, that his wallet was still in his front pocket with his ID and with his address and everything on it. So they definitely could have notified the parents, but or the mother, but they just didn't do it. You understand? So that's the wickedness that's going on against the Lord's chosen people. You understand? Let me get back to this article. In addition to the conditions that the bodies were subjected to, another factor of the element of this uh, occurrence is the fact that the families of the deceased were not notified at the time of the death based on reports by PBS. So they didn't tell none of these family members that what the brother say sounds just like an American Indian body found at the missionary school. That's a fact, right? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, blacks, Hispanics, and natives are the Lord's chosen people. And you know what I'm saying? They bury our bodies, don't tell our family members. They do all these horrible things to us, and we're gonna find out why tonight. People all across America are scratching their heads in disbelief about what's happening in Jackson, Mississippi, with this pauper's graveyard. Says civilians' right activist Ben Crump in a news conference. Now this is a killer part right here. Since 2008, so they've been doing this for a long goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Since 2008. We in 2024 right now. You understand? That's what, 16 years? That's 16 years, at least for 16 years. Probably way before that, but they just, you know what I'm saying? They just guesstimating 2008. Approximately 330 people have been buried at this cemetery based on reports by Jackson's WLBT3. God, yeah, Emmett Till got killed in Mississippi. Yep. With an extensive log that is 14 pages in length, the cemetery has 672 handwritten names listed and includes information such as birth and death dates, gender, age, race, as well as whereabouts of the fallen before they were buried, as reported by Mississippi WAPT 16. Mississippi is notorious for being a state with inhumane practices. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that since Emmett Till time. You know what I'm saying? Inhumane practices. You see all over the news how the prisons down there is filthy and disgusting, rat infested. They unclean water. They just people are living in hell, and people is living in hell. Mississippi is notorious for being a state with inhumane practices. As a fellow Mississippian, I was not surprised to hear that Mississippi had 215 unmarked graves. Aja Rashid, a chemistry major and biology minor from Mississippi Gulf Coast, said, according to NBC, the beginning of this discovery came out due to uh, Betterston Wade, a determined mother. That's the sister I was talking about earlier, where her son was killed by a state trooper, and body went missing. And they said they contacted her, but she said they didn't. You understand? Which I believe her, because they really probably didn't. You understand? And then in that article I was reading earlier too, it even was talking about how that same woman's brother was killed by the police a few years earlier. So this family isn't new to police killings her people. She's not new to this. A determined mother who wanted to find her son Dexter Wade, that's the brother's name, who was killed by a Jackson police officer. My mama told me they're not going to do anything. but I had to do something to find Dexter. This is the woman talking right here. But I had to do something to find Dexter, and I thought that was the best way. Wade said in an interview with NBC. Another mother of another mother and Mississippian who came forward to find justice for her son was Gretchen Hankins, who was only notified about the death of her son, David Hankins, a year and 7 months after she filed a missing persons report for him, according to WPTV. I want them to lose their jobs because they didn't do their jobs, Hackins said. Told CNN during an interview about the discovery and ongoing situation. Among the families impacted are 6 relatives of the deceased inmates who have come forward to seek justice for the departed loved ones with Crump's help. Crump is the civil rights activist lawyer. You understand? So all these horrible things are happening to these inmates in Jackson. And you know what I'm saying? If you look at the demographics of Mississippi, Mississippi is the largest black has the largest black pop. What the sister say? Crazy how they wait hours to report us missing, but send alarms to our phone when it's a white kid going missing. That's a fact, sis. Some of these parents in this situation was waiting years to get a report of a missing report. As a matter of fact, they had to file the missing report before the police did anything to even help them find the missing loved ones. That's a good point, sis. What the brother say? If I'm not mistaken, Mississippi is where the prison chain gang started. You're right. That's where the prison gang started. Prison chain gang started. You're correct. Mississippi. Now again, like it's no coincidence what's happening in Mississippi because again, Mississippi has the largest black population in per any state in America. They had the largest black population, and just so happens that Jackson, Mississippi, has the largest black is the largest black city per capita in America with 80% black people. You understand? So there's no wonder why this is happening to black people in the state of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Because that certain city is a black city, is the largest black city per capita in America. You understand? And these devils show no Salakia, y'all, for the technical difficulties. But yeah, like I was saying, Mississippi is the largest black has the largest black population percentage in of any state in America. And Jackson, Mississippi, has the largest black community per capita in America with 80%. You understand? So there's no coincidence why what's happening in Jackson, Mississippi, is happening to the Lord's chosen people, the so-called Negro. You understand? I'm gonna go into this next article about if you've been watching anything on the news about what's going on down here in Mississippi. They even calling saying there's about to be a civil war and everything going on with what's happening down in Mississippi, because the governor down there in that state is defying the U.S. government and basically telling Biden, you know what I'm saying, to kick rocks. They're gonna keep building that wall and things of that nature. So this is from the Daily Mail. It says, is this going to turn into a civil war? Texas governor slams Biden for failing to stop invasion of migrants and calls them a cartel army, as he asked if war could break out between Texas and the National Guard and Border Patrol. Now, it's crazy that they want to keep talking about Mexicans being the cartel army or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because the crazy part about it is, like, Texas and pretty much the whole West Coast was Mexico. You understand? And again, of course, America wrote treaties with Mexico that would allow the people to go back and forth from the border. But again, like every treaty that America has wrote with anybody, especially the natives and the Mexican people, so-called Mexican people, of course, America has broke every one of them treaties. You understand? So now they calling them illegal aliens, illegal immigrants coming across the border, and they trying to lock down that border and stop letting Mexican people in. You know what I'm saying? With the Trump built a wall, the Texas governor illegally building a razor fence. But meanwhile, they let the Ukrainians and the Pakistanians, they're allowed to come through that border vet free. They don't try to vet none of them when they coming over. You know what I'm saying? They could be the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? But yet they wanna vet these Hispanic people and call them a cartel army and make sure they get vetted because they're such horrible people, when them is the Lord's chosen people. You understand? And another crazy part about that is because they saying the Mexican so-called Hispanic people that's coming across that border, that they're destroying the fabric of America. They're taking jobs, they're doing this, they're doing that. When the Hispanic people aren't even the largest group of illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? The Asians and the East Indians are the largest group of illegal immigrants in America. It's not, Hispanics aren't even the largest group of illegal immigrants. So why is it that the Hispanic people are the ones that's getting all these bad reps and not being allowed to come across the same border that, you know what I'm saying, the Asians, the East Indians, the Ukrainians, and the Pakistan, the same border that they come across? Why the Mexicans getting stopped? Why they trying to build a wall for Mexico? Why they trying for Mexicans, stop Mexicans from coming over here? Why they trying to build a razor fence to stop the so-called Hispanics and Mexicans from coming over here? The reason being is because the so-called Hispanics, so-called Mexicans are the Lord's chosen people. Just like the black people down there in Mississippi, the Mexicans are also the Lord's chosen people. You understand? Let me get back to this article. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick urged Joe Biden to de-escalate the standoff between federal immigration officers and the Texas National Guard facing an invasion of migrants crossing the southern border. The two sides are battling in court over the state's recent seizure of Shelby Park near Eagle Pass to remove a razor wire erected by Texas and the placement of boys in the Rio Grande. Fox News anchor Maria Bartiromo demanded to know where the dispute is headed as she challenged Patrick on Sunday morning futures. What is this going to turn into? A civil war? I mean, you got the Texas rights versus federal rights, both sides with guns. So they expecting this to turn into a civil war. We had the right to defend our citizens, Patrick reported. We had the right to defend this country, and we're just doing the job. These young men and women who serve our National Guard and our DPS, these are the best of the best. Why would he want to send anyone down to confront them? It comes days after the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the administration by granting an emergency appeal to permit agents from continuing cutting the razor wire set up by Texas, overturning the lower court's decision. So the government overturned that and told them that they better stop. And I think today was the cutoff line, if I'm not mistaken. Today was the cutoff line when they said they better stop, or else the governor's just like, or else what? And they continue building the wall or the razor fence, Salakia. But Texas has continued to reinforce the border and has signaled its refusal to comply with the administration demand and vacate the Shelby Parker area. Border agents have claimed the razor wire is impeding their ability to safely apprehend undocumented migrants. But the U.S. Border Patrol said last week there are currently no plans to dismantle the razor wire. It came as House Republicans unveiled two articles of impeachment against Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas over the failure to secure the border. Mayorkas has been accused of willful and systematic refusal to comply with the law as hundreds of migrants continue to flood into the U.S. every day. But again, the thing about that is with the migrants that's flooding in from Mexico and the South America, you know what I'm saying? Again, they're not the largest group of illegal immigrants that's here in America. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't the ICE agents going after the Asians, all the Chinese people that's over here illegally? Why they not going after the East Indians, all them that's over here illegally? You know what I'm saying? Why they just focusing on the so-called Mexican and South Americans? Because them is the Lord's chosen people. That's why they're just focused on them. This the last article I'm gonna read. It's from the Business Insider. Oh, it's not gonna let me get back into it. But anyway, there's a convoy calling themselves God's Army that plans to head to the Texas border to stop the migrants from crossing that border. You know what I'm saying? A lot of states have aligned themselves with the Texas governor about, and they're going to send people down there in case the government wants to try to force them to take the wall down or whatnot. But again, this is again the America's hate for the Lord's chosen people, because not only are they burying hundreds and hundreds of black people behind a Mississippi prison, you know what I'm saying? They're going through all this Civil War talk about stopping Hispanics from coming in to so-called Hispanics from coming into America from that southern border. But again, that southern border, Texas, California, Arizona, New Mexico, all that at once belonged to Mexico. So how you know what I'm saying, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's simply the best way to put it. You understand? Because this devil, you know what I'm saying, that's like them teaching us about Christopher Columbus, you know what I'm saying, and how he founded America. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what America did to the Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? The same thing they're doing to the Mexican people right now, which is a disgusting and horrible thing. And that's why the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? So right now we're gonna get into some scriptures. We're gonna start at Ecclesiasticus 12 and 16. Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 16. And it says, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. And that's exactly what these devils do. You know what I'm saying? They speak sweetly with the mouth. They telling the American people that all these people, all these Hispanics coming across that board, the no good, the cartel gang members, the drug dealers, the rapists, the this, the that. You understand? But they're not vetting any of them people that from Ukraine or Pakistan or, you know what I'm saying, that they're allowing into this country. You know what I'm saying? How do we know that Asians that's overstayed their visa and are now illegal immigrants? How we know they ain't Chinese you know what I'm saying, plants here to spy on America? How do we know the East Indians ain't you know what I'm saying, buying up all these hotels and all these gas stations to, you know what I'm saying, do something, put something in the gas to where now none of your vehicles work anymore? Like, how do we, you know what I'm saying, like that's a slippery slope that they're doing, you know what I'm saying, and what they're saying about these Hispanic people, you know what I'm saying, like, but they're not saying how, you know what I'm saying, white men are the most, you know what I'm saying, over here that domestically and they're raping children at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? But they'll say that the Mexicans are rapists, the cartel leaders, the gang members, the drug dealers, and this and that to scare so-called white America. But you know what I'm saying, that you shouldn't throw stones in a glass house and throw them into a pit. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what this oppressor, this devil has done. You know what I'm saying? They trick us with these words and these things that they say, and every time we get tricked and we get thrown into a pit. We get thrown into a snare, a pit. You know what I'm saying? A deep. You know, if you know anything about a pit, if you fall into a pit, it's hard to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you fall into a 8-foot pit, you know what I'm saying, there's somebody in on top of that with a rope to pull you out, it's going to be hard to get out that pit. And that's exactly what America has done, especially with the Native Americans signing and breaking every treaty, taking them to war. Also, the same thing with the Hispanic people, Mexico, breaking treaties with them, starting conflict to go down into the area and steal their land. Same thing they doing with black people, saying, hey, you can have the American dream, Martin Luther King's dream, you know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, we done lost all our businesses, hospitals, everything that we had for the black community. Now we're the largest, blacks and Hispanics are the largest people. Not 90% of the jails is filled with blacks and Hispanic people. You know what I'm saying? Well, if a black man get caught with a bag of weed and a white man get caught with a bag of weed, the black man's gonna do way more time than the white man will do. You understand? This is a pit that they thrown us in with this speaking sweetly with the lips, but everything they imagine is how to throw us in a pit, throw us off our God, to keep us sinning so our God wouldn't be with us. What does this say? They already trying to feed us unclean food, dogs, rats, and hey, you right, sis. The Asian people, they start the virus. How they ain't over here trying to plant another virus by what I'm saying, selling people bats and rats and dogs in all these Chinese restaurants. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. He'll, what I'm saying, he'll weep with his eyes. He'll what I'm saying, tell you this and tell you that, and what I'm saying, the white woman, she's known for crying out, just like we was talking about in Mississippi earlier. What happened to Emmett Till in Mississippi? You know what I'm saying, a white woman cried, said, matter of fact, Emmett Till in Mississippi, every black riot that's happened from New York to Oklahoma to Florida to everywhere in America has all started behind a white woman weeping with her eyes, saying that a black man that did something to her. Then all these white militias go into these black areas and kill everybody. Oklahoma, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they drop bombs. There one place in Georgia where they built a lake on top of the black community. You know what I'm saying? They do all these things. You know what I'm saying? They'll weep with their eyes, but they won't be satisfied with blood. You know what I'm saying? With all these, with all the black people that was buried buried out back of the Jackson, Mississippi prison. You know what I'm saying? All the people that are detaining and separating and killing and end up missing right there on the border. You know what I'm saying? All these things. You know what I'm saying? This devil isn't satisfied with blood. All right, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna go to Hebrews 12 and 16. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. You know what I'm saying? And that word profane means relating or devoted to that which is not sacred or biblical. You know what I'm saying? Profane meaning that a disgusting human being. You know what I'm saying? Who is a more profane? There's to be any fornicator, which is unclean. Any like unclean, anything that's unclean, fornicator, unclean sex, and all that, or profane person as Esau. Who is more profane than Esau? The so-called oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? Because 99 million so-called Negroes basically dead from the transatlantic slave trade. 77 million Native Americans slaughtered for so this devil could steal this land called America. You know what I'm saying? All the conflict and stuff that America did down there in Mexico to steal that land from Mexicans, and then call them illegal immigrants or illegal aliens for coming to a land that belonged to them. Who is more profane? Who is a more lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau? Who is more profane and an evil person than this devil that the Bible speaks of, called the white man? All right, I'm gonna drop that. I'm going to Lamentations 4 and 17. Go to the book of Lamentations. chapter 4, and start at verse 17. As for us, our eyes yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. You understand? And as for us, as for blacks, Hispanics, and so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, our eyes have failed for our vain help. Vain means worthless. You know what I'm saying? This worthless help that we've been looking to this white man, to this oppressor, Salakia, to this oppressor, to give us. You know what I'm saying? Our eyes have failed for this vain help. You know what I'm saying? We allow Martin Luther King to trick us into joining into this society. You know what I'm saying? Before he died, he realized he had integrated us into a burning fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, our eyes have failed for our vain help. And we watch for this nation that could not save us. We want this America to save us so bad. We're Americans. You know what I'm saying? We're at war. We're this. We're that. When America could give a damn about you, America don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? A police will hit you with the car, then go bury you outside of a prison in Jackson, Mississippi. Right. You know what I'm saying? America don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, hey, yeah, come over here. You know what I'm saying? We want you to come here. We want you to do this. Let all these Ukrainians and Pakistanis, Asians, and East Indians in. But when it comes to the Lord's chosen people, the Haitians or the so-called Mexicans or South Americans, you know what I'm saying? They don't get to come in. You know what I'm saying? Our eyes have failed for a watch for a nation that could not save us. We've been wanting this nation to save us so bad. We want to be a part of this nation so bad. When this nation don't give a damn about you, Black, Hispanic, and Native, this nation could care less about you. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't give you the bone off their chicken. You understand? Verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. They hunt our steps. Every step we make, they hunt our steps. You know what I'm saying? They'll kill us in Mississippi, bury us behind a prison, and won't tell our family where, you know what I'm saying, what they did. You know what I'm saying? The Eric Garners, the Emmett Tills, the Botham Jeans, the Sandra Bland's, all the so-called blacks and Hispanics that have been murdered by the police in cold blood in the middle of the street, and we've got no justice for it. You understand? Not allowing our Hispanic, Mexican, and South American brothers and sisters to come into the nation. They throw them in cages, lock them in cages. You know what I'm saying? Get them tinfoil blankets, separate families, taking kids from their parents. Kids is missing now. Women is missing off the reservations that they left for the Native Americans. Women and children missing off the reservations. You understand? This is the help. This is the vain help that this nation that could not save us has done for us. You know what I'm saying? They hunt our steps. We can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We black man pull out a wallet to give his ID to an officer, he'll get shot. You know what I'm saying? And that's happened more time than one. Cell phone in your hand, you mess around, be shot. They hunt our steps. We can't go on our streets. I just seen a video on Facebook the other day where these police held these children. I don't know what city it was in, but held it was I believe it was like 2017, 18. You know what I'm saying? Held these children that were walking home from playing basketball at the park. Held these children at gunpoint on the ground. Children. What the little boy name was in Cleveland? They got shot down for playing with a toy gun in the park. You understand? What was his name? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying. The children can't even walk down the streets without being. Mar, what was that little Mexican boy that was shot I believe in California or Texas? You know what I'm saying? Black and Hispanic children can't even walk down the street without having to worry about being killed by police. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled. for our end has come. You know what I'm saying? And we see that right now with what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We like our class last week when we talked about World War III coming. You know what I'm saying? Down Israel, them Israelis, down Pakistan. We shouldn't have a dog in that fight. Down Russia, down Ukraine. We don't have a dog in that fight. Let them devils gather up and all go to war. We don't have a dog in that fight. The Lord, the Most High, and Yahushua gonna fight for us and get our vengeance. The vengeance is mine, said the Lord. The Lord's gonna get vengeance for His chosen people. Verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. You know, an eagle, it's flying up there in the sky, swoop down like nothing, pick his prey up, take it right back up in the air. You know what I'm saying? That's just like these devil, the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? They're the same way, and it's no wonder why the nation's bird is an eagle. They pursue us upon the mountains. They lay wait for us in the wilderness. Verse 20. The breath of the nostrils of anointed, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, in whom we said, under His shadow we shall live among the heathen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happened to us. You know what I'm saying? We forsook the Most High, didn't follow the laws. So now this evil and wicked people had been ruling over us all this time. You understand? We'll drop that. We're going to go to Leviticus 26 and 17. The book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and 17. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when no one pursueth you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happened since we broke the law of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is no, like any good father. You know what I'm saying? If you have a child that doesn't listen to you, you know what I'm saying, you punish them in the way that you seem fit. And that's the same way what the Most High did to His chosen people. You know what I'm saying? He forewarned us. If you do what I tell you to do and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, you'll be set above all nations on the earth. But then if you don't, all these curses gonna come upon you. You know what I'm saying? And another nation ruling over us was one of them curses that was going to happen. They that hate you shall reign over you, and the people that hate us are the people that rule over us right now. You understand? This so-called oppressor, the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, you think, well, they all can't be bad. They all, there's some nice white folks out there, blah, blah, blah. No, they're all the devil that the Bible speaks of. They are all the same. You know what I'm saying? You got a white friend. That white friend get mad at you. What's the first thing he gonna do? Call you a nigger. You know what I'm saying? But you think, it's no good white people out here. None. The only good ones are the ones that when we at camp, they're the ones that's on the ground kissing our boots. They're them the only good ones. You understand? I'm gonna drop that. We're gonna go to Ezekiel 34 and 8. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 8. Yes, I got the right one. Yeah, 34 and 8. As I live, saith the Lord God, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field. And that's exactly what has happened to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and native so-called Native Americans, the Lord's chosen people. We have the Lord's flock has become a prey, and become meat for every beast of the field. You know what I'm saying? The beast of the field, they hunt the prey, then they eat it up, they devour it, and that's exactly what has happened to the Lord's chosen people. We've been made prey, and we've been devoured by our oppressors, the beast of the field. Because there were no shepherds, neither did my shepherds search for my flock. I mean, all these so-called pastors and preachers and community activists and government, black Hispanic government officials, all these so-called leaders. You know what I'm saying? None of these leaders ever do anything for black and Hispanic people. They don't. They didn't search for us and you know what I'm saying, to let us know that, hey, this is what we're supposed to do to get out of this situation. We do this, we do that. The only people that do that is the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. We are the only people out here that's in search for the flock of the Lord to help them get out of this, help us get out of this situations that we're in. But the shepherds fed themselves and fed not the flocks, and that's exactly what our leaders have done. You know what I'm saying? They fed themselves. They've gained money for themselves. They gained riches for themselves, and have done nothing for the people. You know what I'm saying? The only place on this planet that does anything for the Lord's chosen people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Every matter of fact, we'll be out here in Louisville, Kentucky, doing a food drive. Commander General Yohana is going to be doing a food drive here in Louisville, Kentucky this Saturday. You understand? We're the only ones out here feeding our people. We're the only ones out here teaching our people. We're the only ones out here clothing our people. You know what I'm saying? The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. All right, we're going to drop that. Go to Zechariah 11:5. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And and like with what's going on in Mississippi and Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? The oppressors slay us and hold themselves not guilty. The oppressors killed that the young man where we was talking about in the first article, killed him, buried him, didn't even tell his mother what had happened to him. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's being held accountable. None of the officials from the black governor all the way down to the police officers that killed the boy. You know what I'm saying? Or bury these men outside with only you know what I'm saying, a metal pole and a number. Nobody's being held accountable. All these missing reports that had to come in to even for this to be brought out, and nobody's being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? The governor of Texas building this illegal wall to keep specifically his Mexicans and South Americans out, the Hispanic people. You understand? Illegally doing it, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They hold themselves not guilty. They're ready to start a civil war with America to build this wall down in down in Texas to keep Mexicans and South Americans out. The possessors slay us and hold themselves not guilty. You understand? And they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." You know what I'm saying? And our own leaders pity us not. It's a black governor in Jackson, Mississippi. Or mayor, it's a black mayor in Jackson, Mississippi. He got no sympathy for them black men buried out behind that penitentiary in Jackson, Mississippi. It's black, I think it's black police chiefs and you know what I'm saying, black city councilmen and everything like that Don't even give a damn. You understand? All the black leaders and Hispanic leaders in Texas, and you know what I'm saying, that on that border, nobody gives a damn about the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Our own shepherds don't even pity us. You know what I'm saying? There's black people are where they shouldn't have been doing this or shouldn't have been doing that when a black man get killed in the middle of the street. Mexicans well they should have been doing that. They should have been doing this and this. You know what I'm saying? Our own leaders pity us not. All right. Let's go ahead and drop that. Go to we'll go to Psalms 97 and 10. The book of Psalms. 97 and verse 10. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here claiming that you love the Most High, you know what I'm saying, and for the love of the Most High is to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, that's a whole nother class. We'll get into that. You know what I'm saying? But if you love the Lord, you should hate evil. You know what I'm saying? So blacks, Hispanics, and Native, if you call yourself loving the Lord, you should hate America. You should hate what what Mississippi is doing to them black families down there. You should hate what the Texas governor is doing down there on the border to the Hispanic people, our Hispanic brothers and sisters. You should hate that. He that preserveth the soul of his saints, he delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to preserve the souls of his saints. And he will deliver us out of the hands of the wicked. And who is that wicked? The so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of is that wicked people. All right. We're going to drop that. Zephaniah. Now, we can go to Zephaniah 2 and 1. This is what we should be doing as a people. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do right now as a people, especially during this times that's going on right now. This is what we need to be doing. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather ye selves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. You know what I'm saying? And the only people that's not desired in this so-called nation we call America is blacks, Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. We are the only ones that's not desired. You know what I'm saying? They finding the native people in graves. You know what I'm saying? They finding the black people in graves in a penitentiary behind behind this penitentiary in Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? The Texas governor putting this wall or this raise a fence up to try and keep our Hispanic brothers and sisters out of a land, Texas, you know what I'm saying, that belonged to Mexico to begin with. You understand? We as blacks, Hispanics, and natives should gather ourselves together as a nation. Because that's what we are. We're our own nation. We're not Americans. We're not Mexicans. We're not South Americans. We're not so-called Native Americans. We're the 12 tribes of Israel. We are our nation. We are the real biblical Israelites. And we should be gathering ourselves together as a people. You understand? That's what we should be doing at these end times. All right, we're going to drop that in the last scripture, Ezekiel 34 and 28. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 28. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beast of the land devour them. You know what I'm saying? We need to gather ourselves together as a nation. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And wait for Yahweh, the Most High, to send Yahweh back, you know what I'm saying, to save us out of this hell and these this conditions that we're living in. So that way we'll be no more prey to these heathens. The so-called devil that the Bible speaks of will no longer be able to throw us in grave sites behind the penitentiary. They'll no longer be able to try to build a razor fence or wall or whatever to keep people out of a land that was stolen from them to begin with. You understand? This oppressor would never be able to conquer another land, killing 77 million people and enslaving millions more to steal a land from an entire people. You know what I'm saying? We would no longer be a prey for the heathen. The Asians would no longer be able to sell us rat and cat and dog in restaurants. They'll never be able to sell us sell our sisters fake suit hair, or you know what I'm saying, this fake hair that they selling our sisters and tell them that it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? None of this will ever be able to happen ever again. You understand? Neither the beast of the field shall devour us. The beast of the field, these other nations, these heathens, will not be able to devour us like they do now. They'll not be able to you know what I'm saying, basically take everything that we have and call it theirs. You know what I'm saying? This devil has never invented nothing but the patent office. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Hispanics have invented everything, and it has made America go. You know what I'm saying? These devils will never be able to devour us ever again. But they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. And at one point, we will be able to dwell safely, and nobody will be able to make us afraid ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because when Christ returns, he's going to return everything back into the order that it's supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Lord's chosen people, the Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and natives will be in rulership of this earth. All right? And that's the end of tonight's class. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatam, Yahweh Shema Artham Bashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Class dismissed.